Gun control is a hot topic in today's news and social media. With the number of mass shootings that I have seen in my short lifetime, you would think that we would have a better solution as to stopping them by now. Now, sit back and picture this. Unbiased, regardless of your own opinion. In all of the major shootings that we have seen in the news, including Sandy Hook, Las Vegas, Stoneman Douglas, Poway Synagogue, and the list goes on, could they have been stopped? Could they have been prevented? Could this sick and demented person who set out looking to inflict harm on others have obtained a gun legally? Could the students at Parkland, or the worshiper at Poway, or the mere children at Sandy Hook still be alive today and living their lives? Now picture this. Instead of hearing of travesties on the news, consider that we hear of more good people with guns stopping bad people with guns. Isn't that something that we can all work towards? Don't we all want the same thing? Don't we all want safety in our own busy lives and in our individual worlds? In this speech, I'm going to talk about the importance of properly obtaining a weapon and learning to use it, the significance of arming good citizens with guns, and the idea of living in a country with a strict no-gun law. According to the website for the Virginia State Police, in Virginia, you must be 18 to purchase a rifle or a shotgun and 21 to purchase a handgun. You cannot purchase a gun if you are a felon, you cannot purchase a gun if you have an active restraining order against you, and you cannot purchase a gun if you do not have a clean mental health record. To legally purchase a weapon, you should always go to a licensed retailer and follow the proper steps to obtaining a weapon. This includes filling out the correct paperwork, having a record for the state and government to see, and taking those right steps to make sure that you're going to an accredited and licensed place and purchasing this weapon legally. The most important part of owning a gun is knowing how to use it safely and correctly. You can attend gun safety courses at many different places. I know for a fact that stores like Green Top, Bass Pro, and Cabela's offer these classes. With the given increasing use of the internet and the online resources that we have, online courses are also available for people to learn safety facts. Another key safety feature is firing your specific gun after you purchase it. You want to go to a range and you want to fire your gun multiple times so that you have a good feel for how it handles and how you react to shooting it. No two guns fire alike, and no two people react the same way to firing a specific gun. A gun is a powerful weapon, and it is extremely dangerous if it's not handled correctly, not only for you, but for the people around you. You do not want to put others at risk because you are not familiar with your own weapon. And if you plan to carry a weapon concealed, there is a course that you will have to attend to pass and receive a certification for. If you plan to carry around a weapon that can potentially take lives, you should know how to carry it and use it properly and safely in order to assure that you are protecting lives. The next topic that I want to talk about is arming good people with guns. Arming good people with guns saves lives. Police officers go through extensive training to be able to legally carry a weapon around at all times. When you go out to dinner, or even when you stop at a gas station, I guarantee you that there is someone close by who has a gun. Would this make you safer to know that? Would it make you feel better? Do you know if that person nearby is a good guy or a bad guy? You want to be able to feel safe wherever you go. I know that wherever I go, it is an important thing for me. I am always aware of my senses and my surroundings, and I always try to get a feel for the people who are around me. Those people could be planning to rob that gas station that you're at. They could be carrying a gun illegally and dangerously, and they do not care about civilians like you and I. They have one thing in mind, and that is to fulfill their plan and carry it out no matter how or why. Imagine that you are somewhere and this happens. Also imagine that a good guy with a gun is there. Doesn't that make you feel safer? That person can protect everyone, and it can save lives and make you and I be able to live out our lives the way that we're planning to. This leads into the next topic of strict no-gun laws in the United States. Many politicians aim to abolish guns altogether. They aim to go door to door and to take guns out of people's houses, asking you to surrender them. They aim to take away the guns from the people who have legally obtained them and have taken those proper steps that I've talked about to be able to carry them safely. So let's say that we did that. Let's say that we took away guns from everyone. Do you think that the gangs in Chicago and New York and LA and wherever gangs are in the United States would say, okay, here's my gun, and hand it over to you? I personally know the answer, and I know that if a police officer came to a gang's door and said, listen, we changed the law, no more guns, the gang is not going to willingly cooperate and hand over all the guns that they have. And even if they did, guns are so easy to obtain over the black market, which is a big problem in this debate. If you and I and the good people who own guns hand over our guns, then the bad people who might do the same can also replace them so quickly. Do you think that felons who own guns are going to hand them over? Felons are not supposed to have guns anyways, and they do. Taking away the guns from good people are not going to prevent the bad people from having them. Criminals, felons, gang members, people who do not care about the life that they're living and do not care about living it the correct way, do not abide by laws as it is, and are not going to abide by new laws, taking away more things from them. This is why it's important that good people like you, good people like I, good people like everybody who want to be good people, it is so important for us to take those proper steps to educate ourselves on weapons, educate ourselves on guns and how to properly use them and how to keep others safe with them. Gun control is an increasingly hot topic, and it's something that I think we are going to be arguing about for a while. I personally was raised around weapons. I was raised around guns. My family is military. My brother is in the Air Force. We were raised learning how to fire them safely. We were raised learning how to fire them in a concealed area, and we were raised learning how to use them for good and to help other people by using them. I think that it's important for everybody to learn and read up on how to use weapons safely, whether you intend on owning one or not. I think that it's an important thing to do to learn about the other side of things. So I hope from this speech that you learned a little bit more on gun safety and the pros and cons to having them. And I also think that you took away maybe just a little bit more on safely owning a gun. Thank you.